If there was one team in the MLB that really needed a win this Sunday, it would be the Tigers.
Tailgate, if you can tell, my eyes are watering. There's so much steam because we are cooking today.
Ryan, the Big Ten tournament never fails to bring surprises, and maybe the biggest example of that was Michigan State's Foster Loyer. Sekou Doumbouya's road to the NBA has been anything but conventional. In fact, he didn't even start playing basketball until he was 13 years old. You can tell there's just something different in the air here. I don't know if it's nerves or excitement or maybe a little bit of both. I asked Rip Hamilton if he still has the mask that he wore during the games. He said it's framed in his house, but that his son doesn't think he actually could have worn it in a game. Hamilton said his son sees it more as a Halloween costume. Can they put points on the board? The team was ranked 116th in total offense in the nation last year. And we've talked a lot about the X's and O's on the ice, but what about how the team actually got together? And there's only one man to talk to about that, General Manager Dave Drinkle, and it's worked. But it's not only been through the draft. Trades have also been crucial. You made some big ones this season, bringing in Owen Tippett, Ryan McLeod. Did you know that they would make such an impact so soon?
And if you're wondering how my bracket is doing, that's what happens when you have Kansas winning it all.
Thank you to our producer Lou for giving us that image. Yes. I don't know if I can unsee that.
I don't know how people are going to sleep tonight after seeing that.
No, thank you, Lou. Well, I'll probably be sleeping better because the Tigers are looking like they're about to win tonight.
Finally.
Round of applause, please.
It's looking to be a crazy final day. We have a three-way tie for first place, but the real story of the day, the comeback kids.
I picked up the golf club, but it was a lot of fun out there.
It's okay, I won't ask you about that. What I do want to ask you, you said you have not missed this event in 41 years. How important is it to get to this community of Flint and challenge the Linden Eagles to a friendly yet competitive shooting game? The fans saw a team shoot 58, but get this, that wasn't even good enough to take the lead away from Sidney Clanton. Guys like Damon Harrison and Trey Flowers sat out of practice again on Sunday, but head coach Matt Patricia says this could prove advantageous in the long run. Ryan, it's a little colder in here than a NASCAR stadium, but it'll do for now. Byron native Eric Jones was at the Detroit Red Wings morning skate. Caitlin Shields to a bow and arrow is like a baseball player to a glove. They just go together.
It would start at age 11. That's just when I started loving it. And so I just shot all the time, and it just became a love for me.
As soon as she was old enough, she pretty much had a bow in her hand and was practicing and following me around the woods.
What started as a love turned into a full-on talent. Shields shoots in competitions all over the country as a member of the Junior Olympic Archery Development Team. At the national tournament in February, Shields finished top 5 in the women's freestyle round.
So that's definitely all of my hard work. You know, I practiced so hard. And so placing top 5 definitely was an accomplishment for me, and I was very proud.
And the accolades don't stop there. Last weekend, the Swan Valley senior took home first place in the state tournament, posting a perfect score of 300.
She's not even near her prime yet. She's getting there. She's got a lot more years to go on this. And there's no doubt in my mind she'll be probably one of the top pros if she stays hard at it in the next probably 5 years.
Shields shot herself to a scholarship at the University of the Cumberlands in Kentucky, where she'll be a part of their archery team. Just to see how difficult it is to get a bullseye, I decided to give archery a shot. I came close, but to get on Caitlin's level, I may need some more practice. Reporting for ABC 12 Sports, I'm Jolie Starr. It was in this dugout that Connor Foley played his last collegiate season of baseball here at Northwood University. But after graduation, Connor wasn't entirely ready to give up being a team player. Instead, this is Connor's new diamond, and these are his new teammates. Meet Luke and Parker Bishel, the sons of Northwood head baseball coach Jordan Bishel and his wife Katie. Foley built a relationship with the family of 4 after he was offered a spot on the Northwood baseball team.
They've absolutely changed my life. I mean,
They took a kid that got cut from a school, and they said, hey, well, you can play on our team.
Connor was previously at SVSU studying early childhood education. After transferring Northwood, he switched to accounting, but his heart was always with the kids. And the Bishells were well aware of Connor's true love, especially when the news broke that the family of 2 was about to become 4.
Actually, the day I first met him, when he came to say hi to me, he was babysitting. He brought a kid with him. So I knew about it, but I didn't know quite this level of passion until I got to know him for a little while.
He's like, hey, Connor, I'm having twins, and I know that you have experience in it, so you can either be your assistant coach or you can watch my kids. And no-brainer. I said, I want to watch the kids.
It's really cool. They just know they're in great hands. They're happy. They're well kept. He's not afraid to tell us if they bump ahead or have something happen. I mean, he's all over it.
Connor hopes to one day open up a daycare center at his home.
There's plenty of children out there that are boys, and I think that they could thrive in a daycare that has a male in it, because it's not out there.
Foley says being the self-proclaimed Manny never feels like a job.
I've always heard, if you love your job, you don't work a day in your life. So I haven't worked a day since about last year.
In Midland, Jolie Starr, ABC 12 Sports.